Welcome to Oman. Welcome to Muscat. Oman's port capital sits on the Gulf of Oman, surrounded by mountains and desert, and it's very, very long, over 40 miles, more than 60, almost 70 kilometers, and public transportation almost does not exist. So I rented a car and we will do some driving and exploring. So hopefully we will see something interesting. And this is where I ended up, at the shore, and you can see the mountains are very close, and it's really hot. It's like 9 in the morning and it's already 30 degrees Celsius and pretty high humidity. And some people are already swimming, and I don't blame them. Actually, I wish I was there. The water is beautifully clean. The weather is hot. Not a bad idea. This is what they call corniche, and it's basically a promenade by the seashore, and it's supposed to be very, very popular in the evening. And here is a fort. Don't know the name yet, but we will check it out. Actually, here is a sign, but I couldn't read it. And here we can already see some commercial buildings. A mosque ahead of us and a red light. Let's visit Lulu. What is that? Who is that? Well, it's a supermarket, grocery store, hypermarket as they call it. I saw the sign on the way to the hotel, and of course I'm curious to see how such establishment looks in Oman. And yeah, the layout is similar to what we have in any store like this in the US or in Europe. Stuff are similar. Food, well, food is local, but it looks pretty good, and they do have fish, seafood, meat, obviously no pork. This is a Muslim country. I saw lamb imported from New Zealand. I saw a lot of vegetables and fruits imported from Iran, which actually makes sense for them because it's just across the bay, I think. Not so far from here, so it's pretty fresh and good quality. And of course, what would be a visit here without the food court, not food court, but food corner with cooked meals. And it's not very pricey, actually it's pretty cheap. I think there is like 2.6 Omani Rial to $1 US. So if you notice some price tags, you can do the calculation yourselves. I usually did a quick mental check, multiplied or divided by 3, I should say, and I came to the price in dollars, and it wasn't bad. And what would be a visit to a market without visiting the bakery, my favorite place in places like this? And actually I see a lot of donuts, surprisingly to me. I wouldn't guess that they like and buy donuts here, but they do, and they have some other stuff which is actually looking pretty good. I will have to buy some and try it. This is what I see on my ceiling in my hotel room in Muscat, Oman. Can you see what I see? Let's try to get a little bit closer. Yeah, there is a cube, there is the word Qibla, and there is an arrow pointing to the cube. and it's actually pointing to where Mecca is. Mecca is the holiest place in Islam, and you need to know, if you are Muslim, where Mecca is in Saudi Arabia, because it's the holiest place in Islam and you have to be praying facing Mecca.